All right, listen up, travelers. Welcome to the San Jose Santamaría Airport, the place where Pura Vida begins and the airport chaos reigns. This isn't my first rodeo here, folks. This is my fourth. So trust me when I say I know my way around this place. Prepare for custom lines that make you feel like they're testing your patient levels and the oddly comforting buzz of duty-free perfume and that tropical heat waiting just outside the exit. I'll be spilling all my tried and true tips for getting you in, getting you through, and making your way out like a seasoned pro. So buckle up, keep your passports handy, and let's dive into the good, the bad, and the spicy truths about the San Jose airport experience. See this bathroom where it is right when you come off the escalator before immigration? If you don't use this one, I'm telling you, there's none in immigration customs. You're about 45 minutes till you can get a bathroom once you get your driver. So make sure you pee here. If not, you're gonna be waiting a long time. Hey, just be prepared. There's cities lines here. There are days that I've been here, because this is my fourth time down here to Costa Rica. There are times down here that this has been all the way full. So grab yourself a protein bar, make sure you go to the bathroom, and just relax and know that you're going to get through it eventually. At least they have air conditioning. All right, now that you've made it through immigration, that's just step one. Now it's time for the grand tour of duty free. Make sure you get a good look at all the shopping options, and honestly, it's worth it. If you're planning to rent a house or just want to stock up, this is the spot to grab your alcohol. Prices are way lower here than in the city, so if you need some bubbly for a celebration, snag it now. Once you're done shopping, it's on to the baggage claim, which, fair warning, is absolute chaos. There is barely enough space for all the bags coming through, so be prepared for a scramble to find yours and get organized. Welcome to the Pura Vida adventure. Now let's keep things moving.
Right when you walk in, there are all the money changers that are right here in baggage claim. Don't get your money here. It's ridiculous. Go in town. There's a lot of banks, a lot of hotels, a lot of places that you can get it cheaper. Hit there. Don't hit here. Or my travel tip for getting money is that I actually get it in the U.S. My local bank buys the currency for me. And when I return my trip, I just turn it back in. They deposit it back in U.S. dollars back in my account. That's the best way to get your money for down here. Here's the loans in Costa Rica.
I love when my bag tag tells me it's found my bag. It made it here to Costa Rica. It makes life so much easier to have your bag arrive actually the same time you do. Now, once you finish getting your bags here in baggage claim, the process doesn't end. You actually have to get it through x-ray, and everything has to be x-rayed. So there's actually two lines, and often the one right up here on the right gets really, really long. So make a point of going past this one and swinging over the left, because most people don't even notice there's a whole nother line set over on the left. If you want to get a SIM card versus using your international service plan on your phone, here's where you can go and get that, right at baggage claim. You can buy yourself an eSIM card, or you can buy cell data or anything like that. It's a good place to get all that taken care of before you leave the airport. See all this bag crazy going on? People get stopped right here on the line on the right side. Just go around it because there are multiple lines and people just don't realize it. So swing wide to the left over here so you'll be able to go through faster. It's your bags that need to be x-rayed. Your body is not going to go through x-ray. So it's your backpacks, your carry-ons, and your checks bags that will all go through. I keep my cell phone and my computer in my pockets versus sending them through. You actually have to go out these doors way up here, and that's where you find your driver. Sometimes you have to walk down a little bit because there's so many of them that they've spread out. Just kind of look around because you'll find yours somewhere with your name written on a plaque. And that's how you find your drivers, just like this. They're going to take care of me from this point on and make sure I get exactly to my hotel and have no issue. Another good part I love about having drivers and guides is this. I've been putting up with this big old bag since 4 a.m. this morning. And guess what? He takes it, I get in the car and get to start relaxing and enjoying Pura Vida. So, I've made it to my van. They're going to put me in a van today. And of course, they immediately hand me water, which is awesome. And I just get to relax. And they're going to take me where I need to go, which is actually the Presidente Hotel. So this is how I enjoy arriving in Costa Rica. Like this. Are you excited now to Costa Rica, but you just don't want to deal with planning it out? Look down the description box. There's a link to my calendar. Choose a time and we can have a casual, free, no obligation chat. I can tell you all the details about how I plan trips and what I do. And so therefore you too can come enjoy
Costa Rica and Pura Vida as stress-free as possible.
So I'm now in the car with the driver. We're headed to the airport. I'm leaving Costa Rica, but just as I showed you in the how to arrive at the airport here in Costa Rica, you need to make sure you watch all the rest of this video, where the airport at Costa Rica is user-friendly. It's also got some weird quirks to it that if you don't know what you're doing, is going to take your stress level from a 2 to a 9. So make sure you watch this, and I'm going to show you how to get through all the quirky parts of the airport here in San Jose. Okay, we've now made it theoretically to the airport. It is a traffic jam, sitting still, not moving, and we'll just be on this little hill waiting for somebody to get out of the way. This is the first quirky thing about the airport here in San Jose. It doesn't move fast. So give yourself plenty of time. The exact opposite, though, is the counters where you check in do not open until 2 hours before your flight. So you can't check in. So what's going to happen with all these people that are here early? They're going to have to hang out. Just watch the beginning of the crazy. Okay, once you get dropped off, you then are going through, it doesn't matter which gate you're getting in, they're all going the same kind of place. Remember me mentioning that you had to be here a minute, you can't check in for 2 hours? What happens is that all these areas out here get more and more people as the day goes on, and eventually people are just laying on the floor because they're coming in on multi-people shuttles and buses, and there's no way they can check in. So they just hang out everywhere. Once you check in, it doesn't get any better. They have, for going through security, a line system. But the problem is the line system's never big enough. So it ends up being a kind of push and shoving herd system before you get up there. You get in this weird little line, try to make your way to get where you need to get. Once you make it through the crazy of check-in and immigration and customs, you hit the shopping area of the airport, and they have done it in spades. Everything that you have seen for sale anywhere in Costa Rica, from coffee to shirts to hats, it's all here, and it's actually a real good price. They're also doing tons of buy 3, get 1, buy 2, get 1, all these deals. So feel free to load up here. And oh yeah, the brick coffee, which is one of my favorite here in Costa Rica, is here in every form, and you can taste it. They have everything that you can try as far as the drink. They have the hot chocolate. They have all the nuts covered. Anything you want, you can buy and take home. And the prices are actually rather similar to what you find in the rest of the country, even at the grocery store. So feel free to buy at the last minute when you get here. For a national airport, the main airport of the country, this is actually rather small. There's only 20 gates. Half goes one way, half goes the other. In between, they've done a very good job of restaurants and space and sitting, so let me go show you. When they redid a few years ago the San Jose airport, they thought ahead. First off, the runway is huge, so there's any plane can land here. The other thing is that they did that shopping area, which I've already showed you, which is really cool, but also they put in some amazing restaurants that are here. So when you're hanging out, there are no lounges, which for a business class person, that's kind of annoying, but they do have poke bowl places and great burgers and shake places and a great pizza place. They have a lot of really good food here that you would not expect at an airport. And the prices really aren't that bad. They also have spread out seating area, which is nice. And they have artwork everywhere, which I really enjoy all the artwork. This is the gate seating for many of the gates here, which is kind of nice to have these comfy couches versus those horrible plastic chairs. But then they do have a few of the gates that still have these annoying black plastic chairs that just have the absolute wrong bend for my back. So anybody who's listening who designs these, they need to make them better for us to sit in around the world. Now, if you found my video about the airport here in San Jose helpful, make sure you check out these other videos. These are my adventures down here in Costa Rica, and you don't want to miss out on all the things I got into.